let's react to the Canadian Tire Ultimate Toy Guide. Coming up after this.
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Open up your presents. You get toys.
I don't know why I never thought about doing this before. It's a flyer. It's a special flyer for Christmas. Canadian Tire is apparently 100 years old. They don't have toys very much. They have a few toys during the regular years. It does depend on the location that you go to. I thought this would be interesting for most of my followers are American. You'll be interested in seeing the prices and what's available at this hardware store. So this is a giant chain hardware store. It's a big store. It's been around for 100 years in Canada, called Canadian Tire, but every year, every season, every Christmas holiday season, they have a huge toy department that they stick out. So there's a few aisles of toys. Let's look at what they're pushing in this book, and let me tell you what I like and what I don't like. Well, on the cover, we can start right now, and you can see I feel the Canadian prices are so bad. Our dollar used to fluctuate many years ago. Sometimes it was better than the American dollar, sometimes it was worse than the better dollar, so we get better deals and things were cheaper. For most of my life, though, prices were the same, the exact same price in Canada as they were in the US. In the past, I don't know how long it's been now. This is the longest I ever remember the Canadian dollar being this low and this different from the American dollar without any fluctuation whatsoever. And it has to do with apparently the fossil fuels that are not available anymore, I think. I don't know. It's horrible, the prices. I believe, I don't know, are those 15? I know the color reveal are 15. 30, that's save 10%, and you're still paying $35. I love cutie reveals. I did get the first collection. Because of how expensive they are, there's only so many fuzzy pairs of pants you can get, but I really like the skirts that come with them. But I mean, $35 for a little simple cheap skirt is too much money. This Star Wars thing, I don't even know what that is. I don't like it. It's $84. This Play-Doh huge set. I didn't even know something like that existed, like an ice cream cart for kids. That's interesting and fun if you like Play-Doh. Play-Doh dries up though, leaves film on your hand. Not a toy that I love. This is a Hot Wheels City Attack Shark Escape. How long this is going to take? I guess these must be the highlights if they're on the front. I like a track. I don't like one that's so gimmicky, but I could see how that could be a lot of fun. I can't see what is offered, and maybe it is fun. Maybe it's like the Mousetrap game and it just continues on and goes on forever. Okay, let's see what's inside here. Bluey are toys. What company makes them? I think Moose makes them. It's not going to say that on all it, but I love Bluey toys, and I haven't bought any yet because of the price of them. Now 20% off, and you get, I don't even think there's any figures in that. I think that's just books and stuff. But you can see the prices aren't good. And then this girl, I've seen her around for some time. She showed up at Toys R Us, Gabby's Dollhouse. Must be a cartoon on Netflix or something. This used to be a size figure that I really like to collect, but I don't like her. It's kind of Harajuku-y, which I like. These things I see in the store a lot and think that they're really cute. Let me tell you something about Canadian Tire's toys, though. I have thought about, should I go and pitch to them? Because the buyer that they have is bad. I wonder if I should be a toy buyer. Like, it is a job that, but would I want to do that job, and would I care that much about the toys? The person who is buying the toys for Canadian Tire, it's things like that have been out for a long time, and I don't know if it's by the time they buy them early, and by the time they get to retail at Canadian Tire, they're all on clearance, and it's usually toys that are in Walmart, and they're just sitting there. They're shelf warmer toys that nobody wants or anything. That's what I see a lot happening. But every once in a while, I see things that they buy that you can't get anywhere else. No other store has them. And that is what's special, but it's always a freak thing. You never know. Like, it's a deluxe set that nobody else offers. It's probably like Kohl's stuff that would be exclusive to Kohl's in the States, but we don't really have a big store like that, so maybe that's the kind of thing that they make them special, and then they are offered to Canadian Tire, who doesn't sell regular toys at regular prices. I am a huge fan of CoComelon. Adorable. I do have some of those figures that I found on clearance half price that I do want to open in a opening with other baby figures. But he's cute. The paint jobs on those toys aren't so good, unfortunately. It's a little play thing. I'm probably going to be biased and just focus on the things that I like. And I tend not to like the toys that are the most popular, which makes me a bad buyer then, because there are specific things. I like olden days toys. I don't like gimmicky toys. I like toys that are figures that you can play with. So I am a huge fan of this Farmhouse by Fisher-Price. The Little People is one of my favorite toys to collect. A little hoop there. When I was a kid, me and my cousins would always flip through the catalog. I think lots of kids did this, and you had to choose one thing from each page, and if you had to buy something and then choose one thing that's the best from each page. And we wouldn't just do it for the toy section of the catalog, we would do it on every single page. Right, these VTech watches are fun, and I have bought a few of them, but I never use them the way that I want to. Cute little plush thing, Paw Patrol wrist things. Was that a USB HDMI game stick? What? What the what? Is this the controller? It says Leapfrog Paw Patrol TV learning game. That could be kind of cool if you're into, that is that cross between digital, and this is something that I haven't seen in a toy flyer that I can remember, is a little coloring sheet. That's really nice of them to add. Paw Patrol I like. That seems like a really good price for that set. It is 25% off. I don't think these figures are. I looked at this set, and I don't think that they're articulated. I think Paw Patrol has jumped the shark. I think that they have the things that they're offering now. Now, the last set I bought was without that. You can take off their uniform so they can be naked little pups, and I thought that was adorable. So, and I do have that in a box as a priority to open for Christmas, and I probably shouldn't be doing Christmas catalogs, but I have a feeling that a video like this would interest a lot of people. So we're doing it. Melissa and Doug toys I really like because I love wooden toys, and I think that they're a great choice, and I think that they're fun, but I never buy a lot of them, mostly because I think the prices are so high on them would be the main reason. But even in discount, I do prefer to get the ones from Walmart. There's something more rudimentary about the ones that are made from the Walmart in-brand company of the wooden toys. So that is my preference. And then what do we have here? We have Playmobil. We can't say anything bad about Playmobil. That's great. Those two sets bore me though, but good for boy toys, your traditional boy toys. And what the fluff? See, these are the popular toys, the gimmicky toys that come and go. Squishville, I know that they're very popular, but not something that I love. I love dinos, but I don't know. For some reason, this doesn't appeal to me either. Maybe I don't. Like, it's a fun thing to do. Like, excavate a dinosaur, and then even if they're in slime, I don't know, for some reason, I guess I like to know what I'm getting. Okay, and then that is that card again, which I think is a pretty cool concept. It's a top toy, but Play-Doh is a messy toy, so that is another thing that I like. I don't know what this stuff is, but little more girl toys, nail polish and shimmer me. Those things are fun. I was never interested in them. I guess there's a reason for that, but okay. And next, I mean, beading and stuff. Melissa and Doug would have toys like that. I think that's fun. More so than the glitter, the messy glitter. I'd rather string some beads or weave something, but I don't think most kids are probably not interested in here. And here we are at the LOL and Rainbow High section. I am not a big MGA fan, and people ask me all the time, why don't you review these toys? And the price is expensive. I don't like the faces. And I don't like I think they're tacky. I think that they have tacky style. I know that tacky style is really big with younger people, and I don't like it. I tried to think about, am I an old man? Am I like, is it how like people back in the 50s were looking at Elvis and saying that this is devil, this is tacky? Like, I mean, he did wear rhinestone suits, but that's really, it's not overboard. I didn't find this, I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me. The faces don't appeal to me. The body shapes don't appeal to me. The eyes, I mean, they're kawaii. They should. Everything about this should be, they're just, I don't think they're cute. I don't think they're stylish. I'm more of that, Instagram sleek, white, minimalist, clean look. I like the boho stuff too. That's stuff that's popular today. I'm not into the hip hop genre feel and look of overspending and bling and garish. It just doesn't interest me. I mean, I like tracksuits, but I don't like when they're all the colors of the rainbow. I like gray ones. Some more things to color here. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, I have collected the little LOLs. I thought they were cute. The big ones for a bit, but they're nothing. They're things that I definitely end up getting rid of. Baby Alive. Hasbro makes Baby Alive. I like Baby Alive. Crybabies, I think, are cute. Never bought any. Never reviewed. More hidden blind bag toys. Not a huge fan of blind bag toys, unless there's a code on them. But I want to know what I'm getting. I want to be able to look it over. I love Baby Alive. We do have some Baby Alive reviews coming up on the channel. 18-inch dolls. I guess maybe these ones are smaller. They might not be, but it's kind of that whole our generation. Stella and Finn. I don't know if that is a new popular. I should have heard about this. They're cute. Not really a big fan of that. I like hunky, chunky, cute, plump, baby, kawaii stuff. Just not when it's tacky. See, I like her outfit. I don't really like any other outfits. This one looks British. That's cute. Horses. I'm assuming that they're 18 inches. They could be like smaller, 14-inch, and I have no idea. This could be some kind of Canadian ripoff of, well, there's just so many 18. What is that? American Girl is the original, right? The most expensive. Okay, Disney princesses. Hasbro has definitely jumped the shark with Disney princesses. The heads are great, but I don't, there's so much molded on this set. I was tempted to get and use that head, because I do like molded on hair for my boy 12-inch dolls, and 35% off is good. But I mean, I don't know, I have a couple of those Disney princes that I haven't gotten. Okay, I better calm down, I'm kind of stumbling. Okay, top toy again is the cutie reveals, which I like. I looked at that suit and thought that is so super cool, 80s, 90s bodysuit, and it's kind of loose, so I think it would fit on my WWE dolls, but I'm not going to buy that just for the suit. And the skis, those are cool sets, and I hadn't seen them anywhere before I saw them at Canadian Tire. They may be more available everywhere. See, this is an example. Those are $15 regular in the States, I know for sure, and this is a sale price for $24.99. I guess maybe that's the regular price. $10 more. Horrible. And then there's the van. I don't like the big play sets because of space, I guess, so every little boy or girl should have a giant play set, I think, especially a really good one that they can use and want to use all the time. All right, cute. These are mostly baby dolls opposed to 12-inch sets. And speaking of, there's not a play sets like this. I'm never impressed with, because the floor space is so minimal. It's just not realistic. That it's more like a doll platform than a doll. A doll, like it's like scaffolding. They have there's no room for them to move around. It's not a fake house. It's a facade. Would I buy that car at a great price? I don't think so. It's a space thing. I'm getting really good about not buying Barbies. However, I want to get every Barbie color reveal for just the skirts and the earrings and the accessories. I bought all of these, and they are my favorite skirts and jackets and hats that I own, and shoes, even though I tend not to use those shoes. Okay, let's go back here. So we're into the Lego section. Everyone loves Lego. Lego was very afraid for their future a few years ago, but they are back with a vengeance, and we've got brands. We're dealing here strictly with a lot of brands. Friends does very well. That's their in-house stuff, and we also have some Disney Princess crossover. Lego is fun. I don't know why I don't make more Lego. It's overwhelming. There's too much of it. And I do, when it comes down to it, I like the old-fashioned build a house with your basic big chunky bricks. And then RC cars and stuff. That is a very Christmas thing to have and do and play with. And that never gets old. And can you believe that Meccano are back? And I have a few real Meccano sets and some fake dollar store Meccano sets that I think feel so Christmas. Such a great stocking stuffer. These magnet toys, I know I've never owned any of those. What are those called? Magformers. I think that's like a smart. If you want your kid to grow up to be smart and be an architect, I think those are the toys, and they look good in your home. Those are rich kid toys. I think that you should. Oh, look, we can see the. Look, a toy. We can see that the Hot Wheels play set better. Is that fun? I think little boys would probably love that. Saving 10% is not much of a good deal, though. This track, more traditional, that I know would be very, very fun. Yeah, definitely have lots of Hot Wheels every Wednesday to open. Okay, shooting. Shooting is always fun. I've not really played that much with Nerf guns or anything. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about kids shooting themselves. I don't like kids shooting people in video games. I don't like people saying that that's not damaging. I think it is. I don't think kids should be allowed to play shooter video games. I'm saying it. Oh no, I'm talking too long. I don't think you should go around killing people. I don't think you should do it. I don't think that should be a fantasy of yours. It's a game. Yeah, I'm saying it. I might get a lot of unsubscribers because of it. But yeah, shooting people is not a good thing. And you shouldn't be fantasizing about shooting people, because that's what you're doing when you're playing a game. All right, we have another color activity there. I'm kind of over all comic book sides, both Marvel and DC. But sometimes they do make good toys. It's just too oversaturated, and I would argue that, yeah, definitely. There's so many different categories. It's too overwhelming. So, but the good thing about that is that there is something for everyone, and kids really do love the Marvel and DC universes. So, I guess. They will ask for it, and that's why Imaginext, which we haven't seen any in this catalog at all, that's why how they succeed on their Batman alone. But that is what's offered over there at Roblox. I do like them. I really like the Minecraft figures. I believe, Mattel is still making those. I would love to collect them, but I had already collected the Jazzwares ones. I believe it was Jazzwares that made them, and I still love them to this day, and I love these ones, and when I see them, I think that those are great little action figures. And also, if that's a video game you're going to play, building houses, I don't know, do they probably, I don't think, do they stab things with their swords and stuff? I don't know where to draw the line. I think it's okay to stab a dragon, but I don't think it's okay to shoot another person. I think dragons are not real. People are real. That being the people that you're shooting, but you can actually do that in real life. You can't stab a dragon in real life. I think that's where the distinction lies. All right, here we go. Okay. Is this a Beyblade thing? I see some of these at the dollar store right now, and I like that they remind me of Masters of the Universe had Meteorbs, and I always wanted them, and I'm hoping that they remake them exactly the same, but they really remind me of Meteorbs, and I sometimes want to buy them from the dollar store. But I have so many toys. Dinosaurs. Here's some dinosaurs that I can get behind. I like these. I bought some Jurassic World. I bought a giant Jurassic World dinosaur that I'm hoping I'm opening. I bought lots of Imaginext dinosaurs. That's adorable. I don't love the style of these more realistic ones. Not cute enough for me, but I do buy a couple of them for, I feel, for my Masters of the Universe action figures to ride on, but I guess I probably shouldn't have bought them and just used the Imaginext ones that I have, that I love the minimal detail on them. And then we have board games. If I had friends and family, I would love board games, but I've got nobody to play with. And next we have, this is a very Canadian Tire. So this is your catalog toys. This is your holiday toys. None of this stuff, I would say, is made to last. That would be an argument. This is something that you would put in your basement if you had a rec room or something. I don't know if people have spaces for these things anymore. I don't know if people have finished playrooms and basements. Do you have a finished playroom and basement? Would you put a ping pong table? Or this feels like Christmas. This feels like Christmas from a hardware store that doesn't normally carry toys too. That's cool. And then on the back here, Party City. Oh, yeah, they have bought out Party City. So they do have a lot of party supplies there. And you can go, pro tip that I didn't even realize because I didn't go to Party City, but Party City also has a toy aisle. because Canadian Tire bought them, and they have lots of toys, especially, hopefully, around this year. It's pretty empty when I've been looking in it. And then Our Top Toys, so they're showing those things that are featured on the front there again with not the greatest sales, 15%, 30% on that. What I still haven't figured out what that Star Wars thing is. Kids love Star Wars though. It's a good choice. I would say that all of the toys in here were carefully selected, and everything would be a good choice for the kid of that age. These aren't my favorite toys, I have to say that, but I believe that these would be children's favorite toys. There's definitely something for everyone in here, so good job to Canadian Tire for that. Bad job for them on pricing, but that's mostly Canada's fault. And like I said before, bad job on them for the selection that comes too late, and it is repeat stuff. But then this is a great example of them having unique stuff that you can't get in any other stores. So fun, good times. Canadian Tire flyer. Let me know if you want me to do more flyers. There was a Walmart one that I haven't even flipped through personally. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Open up your presents. Yeah, toys.
Are you going to leave a comment down below what your favorite thing was in this catalog? I would have to say, I don't remember anything. I think that these are my favorite. Like, I already have it, but out of everything that I would want to get, there's a lot of, despite what the cranky adult collectors say, there's a lot of play value in these. This one especially has the hair play for children, not something that I like. It has the pieces of clothing that you can switch and mix and match with your other dolls. That's what I like the most about these sets. Did I mention that it's a color reveal, so kids love that. It's a blind bag thing. And check your codes at the top of the jar on the lid. There are codes. If you're buying them from the same batch, make sure, hopefully, that it is from the same batch, and make sure that the codes aren't the same. They're close. They can be close. They should be close in order, but they can't be the same code, or you're buying the same doll. We don't want that. We don't want duplicates.